Yo, what's up everybody? Experience here bringing you another rarely used game because that's what I like the most and I've been enjoying myself very much in this tier. Not fapping off to the tier, but just enjoying myself, you know what I mean. Bobby. Anyway, I need something to upload and I really haven't had too much time to record because of college and then karate trainings and everything. But I try my best. I only uploaded once a week I think, so I'm gonna try to upload more often. I've got maybe one more battle and then 3 in a row because it's gonna be a tournament match. So I'm planning to upload these battles in like 2 or 3 days, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, I built a new team which was actually from an idea I got from a friend of mine. I'm not going to reveal who he is or what the team is around. Well, you already know what the team is around because you're seeing the team. Not exactly the same team, but it was an idea me and a friend had, and we actually rolled with it. He smashed me like 4-1 in terms of games. I played kind of bad, but still, that team was fucking strong, so I had to try it out, and the concept is pretty good. This team is around Choice Bennett, Druddigon, and a Moltres. Really doesn't matter what kind of Moltres I'm running. I'm actually running the Life Orb. My friend was running Scarf. Whatever. The concept is there. Then Rapid, of course, Rapid Spin support is mandatory. Bob, so Kabutops is there. Then he had an Uxie, which I found kind of interesting because he supports the team pretty well with rocks and everything. Because Druddigon cannot set up rocks because it's Bandit. And yeah, I roll with Uxie. He has a nifty move on Yawn. I have T-Wave because I think it benefits more my team than rather forcing switches because my team is probably a little bit more dish out damage and revenge kill with Kangaskhan, which he doesn't have on his team. I have on mine because I wanted to try it out. This team kind of works, actually, pretty good. Then I have a Scarf Rotom. So my team is Life Orb Moltres, Rapid Spin Kabutops, Silk Scarf Priority Kangaskhan, Choice Bandit Druddigon, Choice Scarf Rotom Normal, and Standard Uxie. I don't run any speed because I like the special defense investment, which kind of comes in handy for certain things, and I can get T-Waves and whatnot. So my opponent is running Chinchino, Typhlosion, Druddigon, Mesprit, Rotom Cut, and Cryogonal. So main threat is definitely going to be that Typhlosion and the Chinchino because I don't know, they're powerful as fuck. I don't know if Typhlosion needs Scarf or Specs. Chinchino is probably Life Orb, I'm assuming. So yeah, there's that. Predicting leads, maybe Druddigon, Mesprit, one of those two. So I decided to roll with my Rotom, I think, or Uxie, I don't remember. I rolled with Uxie, and he rolls with Rotom. I'm like, okay, free T-Wave, let's get it. I'm a faggot. He goes into his Cryogonal to take it. I'm fine with that. He probably predicted Stealth Rocks. And I think I'm gonna sorry, U-turn. I don't pack Volt Switch. What the fuck am I talking about? And I'm gonna go to Kabutops, predicting the Ice Beam. He gets paralyzed. It's whatever. He could not have done anything to me. And I'm gonna go for Stone Edge on the switch, probably to Druddigon or Mesprit. And he shows Druddigon. And look at the damage. That is probably physically defensive. I'm like, what the fuck is that damage? Like, what? Whatever. Uxie, he goes for EQ. I don't really know why, but yeah, the switch was pretty obvious. I'm gonna take the time to get up my Stealth Rocks. He gets up his, and I need damage on this thing, so I'm gonna go for a Psychic. I see doesn't have leftovers, so by switching up moves, I figure he has Rocky Helmet. He gets a crit with a Dragon Claw. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. He gets into Kangaskhan, and I'm gonna go for a Double Edge straight up. I know it's gonna kill, but look at this. Recoil, Rough Skin. Oh, never mind. He does not have the Rocky Helmet. I really don't know what he packed. Yeah, whatever. It was another game. I go into Rotom predicting the Tail Slap. He does go for it. He didn't predict. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna Volt Switch, and he's either gonna go for a Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, or U-turn. So Uxie takes any of those, and I'm gonna be left with just enough HP to die after Stealth Rocks, which is gonna be important because he's gonna bring in Cryogonal, and I definitely know he's gonna go for a spin. So what I'm gonna do is U-turn out into my Rotom. And I think he does get paralyzed on this turn, which really didn't matter. I'm pretty sure he would have gone for a spin, and I would have been able to block it. Now, what I should have done was actually predict a recover and going to Druddigon straight away, or either Kabutops. But I decided to play it safe, going to my Uxie just in case he over-predicted and went for a Rapid Spin. But since I died to Stealth Rocks, I would have been able to block it. However, he goes for a recover, which is the safest play, and I really should have seen that coming. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna bring Kabutops, and the best thing he has to take this on is gonna be Mesprit, and since he didn't bring it in, I'm thinking maybe he's offensive and doesn't take Stone Edges that well. So I go for a spin on the switch, which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna go for Stone Edge. He does a fuck ton, and then he goes for a Thunder Punch and kills me and crits. So I think that crit mattered. Kabutops is not that frail on the physical side, so I'm definitely thinking that mattered. Even though he might be banded, I'm not sure what kind of set he's running, but I think that mattered. Whatever. I go for a Volt Switch because it's the best thing I have to go into, my Rotom, and I go into Kangaskhan. I'm gonna go straight for the Fake Out because I don't have Life Orb, so it's whatever. I don't lose anything by going for a Fake Out. And at this point, I'm just gonna go for a Double Edge. I went for a Fake Out first because I kind of thought he would stay in, and going for a Double Edge would have been massive amount of recoil, and that's going to be important later on. So I'm going to go to my Draudigon to check this Rotom. He goes for a T-Bolt, not the Volt Switch, which I kind of was expecting. And I'm not going to take another one, so I'm going to, like, okay, spam Outrage. Nope, he gets a crit and kills me. This changes the outcome of the game so fucking much. I'm like, shit, because based on the damage, he's definitely Choice Specs. So, yeah, I could go into Moltres and kill this thing, but I was afraid that, I don't know, maybe because my Draudigon doesn't run enough HP, I run a lot of speed on it. I really didn't calculate the time. Looking at it, I probably 99% sure he's Specs, but I wasn't sure at the time, so I really did not want to risk Moltres versus Rotom because it would be a dead turn. Therefore, I either have to go into Kangaskhan, Fake Out, and then switch to Rotom to take the Specs T-Ball and go for Shadow Ball and roll from there, or I just go straight to Rotom and then go into Kangaskhan. But I think that's not beneficial because by doing that I waste a turn of Fake Out plus Sucker Punch. So what I'm gonna do is go into Kangaskhan, go for a Fake Out, see how much it does. It doesn't really do that much damage, but I have a switch into Rotom because I know I can take a Thunderbolt, and this damage most certainly confirms that he's fucking Choice Specs. Like, what the fuck, whatever. Shadow Ball happens. It's in a range where Fake Out is gonna kill, so that is perfect. I'm gonna send in my Kangaskhan in to take out this Rotom, and I'm losing 3-2, but I still have a chance. So Fake Out happens. I kill this thing. He goes into Tintin, which is the horrible play because he probably didn't remember I had Sucker Punch, and he choked pretty bad on this. Had he gone to Typhlosion, the story would have been different. So he goes into Typhlosion. I'm like, okay, if he goes for Fire Blast, I can't take it with Moltres. If he goes for HP Rock, I can take it with Kangaskhan. So it's a min-max. He messes up. He goes for an HP Rock, which is not the optimal play. I fought off Moltres because I can just come in, Fake Out, and then Sucker Punch for the kill. So Kangaskhan with a clutch, coming in, going for a Fake Out, then the Sucker Punch. And this man said that Kangaskhan is terrifying. Boppity bop. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace.